So we had FOMC a few days back, and what we spoke about FOMC is interesting that it starts to set a little bit of a trend for a few days, right? Maybe even a few weeks. But the main one we wanted to stay focused with is it also changes dominance. We've seen many times, we've seen how it basically gives a directional shift within dominance. Now we knew, guys, a few days back, we did have a nice little collapse in dominance. Ultimately, XRP started to move. We saw Solana, we saw many different tokens start to wake up. And then what happened is it started to taper. And ultimately, Bitcoin just holding the 29,000, ranging in these levels. And now what we've seen is we've had Bitcoin small push up yesterday, small pullback now, ultimately still making a higher low as it stands. But what's getting very interesting now is it looks like we're getting a dominance to lose this support. Now, guys, I want to remind you that, yes, we rely a lot on Bitcoin. I get it. We want Bitcoin to go up. We want it to break the major levels. But what you got to understand is if we have a dominance collapse to the downside and we have anything near the size of this, which is the next target, by the way. It's back to the 48% mark. If Bitcoin just goes sideways, you can still get a mega altcoin pump at any moment. So what we're seeing now is interesting to see how dominance all of a sudden for the daily is starting to weaken, but it's right at support, if not just breaking support as things stand. And this should accelerate very quickly to the downside. Now, looking at that and looking straight away, all of a sudden I see ETH waking up to the Bitcoin pairing, slowly getting up to that target where we can see an explosion from ETH. And end of the day, if we can have ETH join the party, it's going to help us with that dominance. So today I want to speak about how we got the XRP pump. We definitely got the XRP pump. We started getting the pump within DOGE. We started to get the pump within Solana. I still think these will continue their runs, but it's about what else is next. What else is next breaking to Bitcoin? What are the next big movers? If we have this big dominance collapse, it's a very big candle. So what are those coins that are going to run? And ultimately, we're going to pay attention to where Bitcoin's at right now. It is still above support, but where's the money going to move into and what's going to be the next pump? I want to prep you guys for the weekend. I want you guys to stay focused because we get the next pump and we get the next major entries. We're going to make money, baby. So happy Friday to you all. No more wasting time. Let's get into the show.
Click. Have you heard the news? What? With his finger on the pulse, it's like Sheldon knew. Click. When the sniper shoots, we got Sheldon on the charts, so we never lose. Enter the sniper, 𝗪𝗿𝗱𝗄𝗽𝗧. Enter the sniper, he marks the charts right. Enter the sniper, he's calling the cycles. So enter the sniper, click. Time to be dedicated, sniper mode is activated. Explosions in the market are in target, and Sheldon demonstrates. Mirror on the wall, Master Sheldon tell us all. We got Sheldon on the chart, so we never lose. Enter the sniper, 𝗪𝗿𝗄𝗽𝗧. Enter the sniper, he marks the charts right. Enter the sniper, he's calling the cycles. Enter the sniper, click. Enter the sniper.
Fam, hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Happy Friday to you all. Yes, boring markets. But again, we stay focused when the market's boring because when the move comes, at least we're going to be in. We're not going to be coming late. Many people come late within crypto and it's just a rinse and repeat. They wait for the market to explode, then they come watch, then they come play part. But ultimately, they're the ones that get sold in. So very proud of all of you guys that are sitting here right now. We got Noah. Good morning. What's happening, guys? Joshua, yo. Big Ben, D-Jin, what's happening? We got Luke Sniper. Many of you guys have been committed, guys. You've been here all the time throughout the last year, 2 years. I see many of the same names. We got Lynn over here. What's happening, guys? Yo. Clickety clack, Sheldon is back. Yo. I'm back, baby. Happy Friday, guys. So if you're brand new to the channel, smash the subscribe button, smash the like button. A few quick things. We have cohort 7 starting. Well, it's already started, but you can still apply for the one that we're currently in right now. The first main event starts next week, Tuesday. So go below and smash the registration button. Remember, this is the last structural thing that we have where you open an exchange link of ours. You put $100 in, which is yours. You get to trade with it and you prove to us that you've used it and you get Sniper School for free. This is changing. Something is shifting. So it's the last way for you to do it this way. So go below and join. It's our biggest cohort yet. I think we've got 7,000 registrations for this cohort. Absolutely incredible. We've had 33 or 35, I think it's 33 or 35,000 registrations for Sniper School in 2023. Absolutely insane. Biggest TA school right now, definitely when it comes to the amount of students. So guys, come join it. And then we have Banter Bubbles. Make sure you get Banter Bubbles. Great tool to use when the market moves, especially today. You get a Bitcoin breakout. Anything happens, what's the altcoin that's moving the quickest? And if we jump in over here quickly, let's actually see on the hourly what is waking up at the moment and what is looking strong. As we're seeing a little bit on the short time frame of greenness, you can have a look at little Doge. Nice. I still have my Doge position. We're definitely going to speak about Doge. We got DOT. We got 𝗬𝗏. 𝗬𝗏, very fun coin to trade within the bull market. We got 𝗬𝗏𝗄𝗃. Is it meme season? Is it meme season? So make sure you get it, guys. Cool. And then we have the big trading competition. So go below and come join the Banter team for the first time ever. The Banter hosts are working together. Usually it's Sheldon versus Ron versus Kyle, you know, these sort of things. We all together, guys, and we are now forming the Banter team. We want to see how well we can do with our top traders. We've had guys that have completed school that are doing incredible things, as in David. There are many different guys that have done well. Come join, go below. All you need is a 𝗍𝗿𝗏𝗍 account. If you've got a 𝗍𝗿𝗏𝗍 account, either use the school one or my show one below. If you use the school one, you're able to get into school as well. So it's a double whammy. But go and register, and join us for the biggest competition of $8 million prizes. If the Banter team, so what they do is they take the top 10 traders, and if the Banter team wins, I think it's $1.8 million that gets split between the top 10. So a lot of money, guys. You never know. Your streak may come. Even if you've had losing streaks, you may hit your winning streak. Like that's the thing that may happen. Okay, let's jump straight into it, guys. So I want to quickly speak about this. We spoke about it many times this week. The FOMC creating direction many times before for dominance. And what we're staying a focus to now is we have the support over here with dominance. And what you have just below that is you have quite a big gap. You've got quite a big gap that basically takes it to the areas of around 48, if not maybe even losing it and going down to 44. So we do have a gap to the downside. And again, we're just getting a little slight signal now that altcoins are still remaining strong, especially when it comes to Bitcoin. Now, I just had an interesting conversation a few minutes ago. It's what's happening in crypto right now is we don't really have new money entering the market. We don't have much new money entering in. We basically got this pond and it's just shifting. The money's just shifting. So everyone goes to Solana, then everyone goes to Matic, then everyone goes to Doge, then everyone goes. So it's the same money, but it's just moving to different narratives or different tokens. So what we're waiting for, obviously, is to start to see what is going to be the big catalyst to bring new money into the market. Now, one thing that you can see is like volume is extremely low. Volatility is like, it's like historical lows. You know, there's not a lot of volatility in the market. And what you got to understand, again, psychologically, and when it comes to emotions of the market, is that is when, you know, it's the calmness and then the wake up at any single moment. So there is going to be at any moment now a catalyst that may bring money in. But what I do know is, though, retail need to enter the market in order to get this new fresh money in. I know people are struggling out there, people don't have money, but I also believe that some people do have money, but they're scared to use it. And the reason why I'm saying that is because as soon as we see a little bit of greenness in the market, we can see how all of a sudden these alts, like money comes back very quickly. People still have money, but they're very scared right now. Even though you have stock markets that are sitting literally 3% from all-time high, it kind of seems fake. It doesn't seem real right now. So for me, it's like, what's going to bring new money into the market? And one thing I do know is altcoins bring money into the market. That's one thing I know. Yes, Bitcoin can pump and go huge and it'll bring money into like big money in. I agree. But altcoins can definitely bring hype. We saw it with 𝗕𝗃. We saw it with many of these things. When these things run, it just brings in a lot of retail. So again, I'm looking at the weakness over here and I'm prepping. I'm always a step ahead. Yes, time, when is it going to happen? All these sort of things. For me, I'm always a step ahead and I'm prepared for when it basically happens at any single moment. And we're starting to get weakness. So I want to remind you again, this can happen over the weekend. You can have a big drop within this. But if there is a big drop like this, it's going to be a large cap. It's definitely going to be a large cap. Yes, overall, altcoins will explode, but it's going to be a large cap altcoin that's going to wake up. And for me, there's one that has not woken up, and that's obviously Ethereum. So I want to quickly highlight that over there. Is what we have is the Ethereum breakout to Bitcoin that happened, I think it was about 3-4 days ago. We just started to break up. And remember what it does is it always basically slowly grinds up to resistance, and there's the big gap. So if things stand, you know, in the next 2 days, we could see an Ethereum to Bitcoin breakup. And you can see already today that Bitcoin's basically even for the day with 0%. And we got Ethereum at 0.33. So every day that Bitcoin's starting to get a little bit bullish or start to bounce now, Ethereum's just starting to be a little bit more bullish. And this was one coin that did not. I wish Ethereum exploded when XRP exploded. If you have all of these big daddies exploding together, you're going to see a whole altcoin eruption in general, okay? A whole altcoin eruption that just explodes at any single moment. So again, I say if you don't have your Ethereum entries, and I'll go over here quickly and show you guys on the chart where we're at. It did hit a support, and we do have here, I'll quickly jump into the 8-hour chart. We do have this trend line over here, which we are very near breaking. So again, if you don't have Ethereum, I still think Ethereum is going to explode at any moment. And that's going to help us a lot when it comes to the dominance. Now, I want to speak about a different dominance quickly, which is the USDT dominance. Again, we just want to see this chart go down. We want to see, this is basically USDT in the markets. We want to see this go down. Now, this did fall a few days back, and this was when the big pump started happening. A lot happened within the markets. And then I've been tracking this just to see where we're at, because I know if you zoom out, we have like a very crazy support area, which is down at these levels of 6%. And what I'm doing is I'm putting in this little trend line. You see this trend line at the moment. It's still not getting through this resistance. Now, guys, if it gets through this resistance, we want to wonder, like, is this pullback going to be big on Bitcoin? Are we going to go to 27,000? Are we going to go to 28,500? This is a very key chart that's going to help you indicate that, to see how big that could actually move. But as things stands at the moment, we are not getting past this resistance, which means over the weekend or anything by today, by tomorrow, or by Sunday, before I see you guys again on Monday, if we lose this trend over here, guys, it's a bull move for the market. It means money is going to flow out of USDT and into tokens. Does not mean new money is coming in just yet. But you got to remember, a lot of people are sitting in USDT. A lot of people are sitting in stable coins at the moment. And what this indicates is if we lose this trend over here, we're going to have an influx. We're going to have money flowing out of USDT and back into the market. So we don't necessarily need tons of new money to enter the market right now, but we need money that's sitting in stable coins to come back into the market. Once it starts to do that, it starts to crack a lot of the tokens and starts to get them to a little bit higher levels. Because you can't tell me, if all of a sudden you blink and you see that Solana's back at $45, and you start to look at AVAX is back at $30, and Phantom is back at 70 cents, and Dogecoin is at 15 cents, this is going to start to create huge interest within the rest of the world, and therefore it's going to start to come through. So we don't need that new money right now, but we need money to move from stable tokens back into the market, back into the tokens, get them to more realistic levels where the FOMO starts to enter in. People start to think, crypto is coming back to life. Maybe I should start looking at my portfolio again. Maybe I should start buying in. And that's where it starts to flow. That's why I just pay attention to the USDT dominant chart. I still think it's one of the most powerful charts that you can use. Very simple. And just pay attention to this break over here. If it breaks the top, yes, that's a pullback. So it's nice. It shows, again, we're at resistance as things stand. But I'm paying attention to this little move over here. And if we get a huge influx out of USDT, into the markets, and you have a Bitcoin dominance collapse, it means money is going into altcoins. Very simple. Money is flowing back into altcoins. Now, I want to quickly speak 2 seconds on stock markets, as it had a little bit of a pullback yesterday, and it's fighting this huge resistance. Because for me, this is my one concern with crypto, is what happens if we start a correction. I don't think it's a huge correction. I kind of feel that this is just going to creep its way up to all-time high. I really do. I do think there's a massive fake out coming here somewhere where everyone goes euphoric, stock markets go all-time highs, and then I do think they're going to nuke or something later on, but I do think there's still a few weeks until we worry about that. But I think the big thing I'm just paying attention to now is we have Bitcoin sitting on support at the moment, sitting around the $29,000 level, and you got the stock market at resistance. And the big question now is this over here is all-time highs. Okay, so are we going to from here have a correction first? And how does the crypto market react if that happens? Now, I don't think it's a big one, but I think it's a small one over here. And then I do think there's a bounce. If this plays out and the crypto market doesn't react very well, for me, that's a $28,000 retest on Bitcoin. Okay, so very important to understand. Like, let's say if it does. But one thing I do want to say, though, is crypto and stocks have not been following each other this year. They haven't. Whenever you got I don't know if you've noticed, but the stock market's been ripping over the last few days. Crypto, not really. It's been coming down. It's been pulling back in that time. And we saw the beginning of the year where the stock market was coming down and Bitcoin was ripping. Bitcoin was the biggest and top gaining asset for the year when it came to the beginning of the year. So it's very interesting to see that if the stock market pulls back here, do we continue in this opposite thing? Does Bitcoin actually pump? And I think that's a big one. Then what we have is the second option of stock market breaking through here and attempting the all-time high. Let's see, because it's weird how like crypto is not following the stocks right now. But usually to the upside it makes sense, but to the downside I'm interested. I'm interested to see, like, does it take a major effect? And then obviously the big concern is this comes down and loses that trend. And then all of a sudden you can see stock markets come down another 20%. You know, what will that do within crypto? So just pay attention within the stocks. We do have to, sadly, I hate worrying about the stocks and stuff, but we do got to pay attention. And then we do have obviously the DXY. So DXY is gaining a little bit of strength at the moment, but we are hoping to see a nice rejection from DXY soon, just to continue the bullishness. Because if the DXY continues and breaks up over here, it does mean that pullback in the stock market is possibly in play. So we just want to pay attention to that. Cool. Now, let's jump into Bitcoin quick, and let's go have a look where we're at with Bitcoin. So yesterday, I spoke about the different plays. The first one I spoke about was we were at resistance, right? We knew this. We knew this yesterday, that we could get rejected, but it was about what happens next. It was about, we had the first scenario where we make a higher low and we break. This one now, as things stand, as long as we hold this low, is in play. It is in play. So it means pay attention to any major altcoin breaks right now. Because if this plays out and breaks over here and that dominance comes down, you're catching altcoins nice and early. And I'm pretty sure you're going to blink and you're going to see Solana's back at 29 bucks. You're going to blink and you see Chainlink back at 8.5. Like, you're going to blink, you're going to see Doge back at 8.5 cents. Like, that's how quickly that would happen. So far, this could definitely be the play as things stand, as we have the 4-hour RSI at the bottom. We've got the 8-hour approaching the bottom. So we're starting to get a little bit of a reset and an oversold market on the shorter time frame. And if things stand and we hold these lows over here, it is bullish. So this is the one play. And to keep this valid, we just hold the low. We hold the low right now. Market starts to wake up and it breaks the 29,500 properly. Bullish scenario in play. I expect ETH to explode. I expect everything to go crazy. Then what we have is the worrying one. The worrying about is the nuke. And this will happen again. It will happen over the weekend. It will happen quick. And the nuke is this just shoots down really quickly. And I still think there are two major bounce areas, which is the 28,500 and then the more worst scenario, 27,500. And again, what you would do is you would dollar cost at these zones and you would leave some cash for the trend break. And whichever box that we hit and break trend, that's the one to get to. So at the moment, one thing we do have to take into consideration is everyone is bearish. Everyone is bearish. I saw yesterday on the groups, this market's about to tank. Oh, that's And again, now you have every single person bearish again. So on the psychological view of it, they're going to pump the market. That's one thing. You just got to have this in the back of your mind, because who's bearish? Pop in the chat right now. Bearish or bullish? Pop in. I want to see. Let's look at the difference between who's bullish right now and who's bearish. Because for me, the segments around, or the view around the offices and where I'm at, everyone's very bearish. This is important, guys. You know what you're gonna love about crypto is about simplifying it and taking the very easy signals. Can I give you a very big signal? Okay. Whenever, and I promise you, test this. And if someone tests this, record yourself testing this and come show me in 6 months. Okay. When my show, and this is one of the best indicators. Okay. When my show is at 20 to 30,000 views, 20 to 30,000 views. It's buys. It's buy zones. It's time to load up. Okay. I promise you. Wait. Just take a thing. When my show is 50, 60, 70,000 views, it's time to start offloading. 70, anywhere between 50 and 70,000. That's how simple crypto is. I promise you, that's how simple it is. It's looking at the segment of where people are at and where their mentality is at. So again, I'm going to say it, and I want someone to actually track this. When my shows are 20 to 30,000 views, it is time to load up. It's time to build positions. When my show goes to 50, 70, 100, I've been at 200,000 views again, then it's time to sell. And you literally have a YouTube indicator. I promise you, that's already going to save you guys a lot of money. But that's how you have to start looking at crypto. Everyone is bearish right now. Let's go through the comments. Let's have a look here right now. Let's see. Let's see where everyone's at. Let's have a look. Who's the bears? Who's the that? Okay, we got a few bullish over here. Let's see, bearish. I'm lost, to be honest, bro. I get it. Market's also very lost right now. You can see very much that it is. We got bulls, we got bear. Okay. So it's a little bit. I like to see that the people that have been here for a long time are bullish. You see that? But if you walk outside, go walk out your door today and go tell people about crypto. Bear. I'm glad we still have some bulls here. I'm glad. But it's the truth of it, guys. Everyone I see around me, bear. So you got to put that into account. You have to put that into account. Now, what would that mean? It means a lot of people are either not interested, so they're not buying, they're not doing anything. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. I'm just sitting. Okay, cool. Therefore, low volume. What does low volume mean? Able to move the market very easily. A lot easier than when there's a lot of volume, okay? Secondly, you got bears. I'm shorting. So every time we go to any of these major areas, I'm shorting. And what does that do? It ends up filling this whole big area over here with tons of volume of shorts, okay? So what happens is when you have 80% of the segment, because I was going through Twitter, bearish, everyone's shorting. All of a sudden, they have to protect themselves somewhere. They got stop losses here and they got liquidations over here. So what happens is price goes here, bulls slowly eat the wall, and boom, they pop and they destroy them all. When price goes here, everyone's bullish, they pop it back down, and you see what they did. Look how many times they did it, guys. I'm bullish. I'm bearish. I'm bullish. I'm bearish. And look how they just flushed out the whole market as it goes. Up, down. And it's the same thing here. Yes, we're waiting for 28,500. And yes, right now it looks like the major zone. It looks like price is going to go here. And it may. It will always respect it at times. Yes, I agree. But just remember, if they really want to screw the opposition team, they send it from here. They send it from here because everyone is waiting for it here. Everyone is waiting for these zones. So it's a really good mental game just to understand, guys. Super important. So as things stand again, your play one is we hold the low, price breaks this trend, we go. Where we really want to go is we want to get the 30,400, 30,500 on that push. We just want to make a higher high on the 8 hour, get back there. There might be a small retest and this will go. Okay. Very much to the upside. Bearish scenario, we'll make our way down. I think we'll get some buys up over here. We break trend. There we go. Or next scenario comes down here and this moves. Very much quickly to that side. Yo,
Sheldon.
Wait, I want to draw you 3 plays here. I want to draw you 3 plays here. Wait.
Close the chart.
Okay, fine.
Why don't you want to give your users a free iPhone?
I do.
Tell them how they get iPhones.
Oh, okay. Let me bring it up real quick. Can you tell them? Let me bring it up.
Okay, wait. So,
bring your chair.
Here's how it works, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many users do we have signed up in the 𝗍𝗱𝗃 trading competition?
Let me just get the YouTube here.
Okay, he's going to open up the YouTube link. Okay, this is how it works. It's like the best thing you've ever seen in your life.
This is actually pretty gangster. I'm not gonna lie, pretty G. We've got top G in the house here. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, and let's go over here.
Okay, so click the squad.
Crap.
Okay, so look at our squad, number one. Our squad is, I think, the biggest English-speaking squad.
There we go.
1,153 people.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
okay, tell them.
Okay, hold on. Let's just see. I think we are the biggest squad. Okay, so there we go. So we are the 3rd biggest squad.
Oh, we're close, bro.
And the biggest English-speaking squad. So if you sign up with our link to 𝗍𝗱𝗱𝗍, for every 50 users that we have over 1,000 users, we're giving away another iPhone to one of the users in the squad. So like now we have 1,153. That's 3 iPhones.
Oh, wow, bro. So all the way. Like, it's not capped.
Should we give away an iPhone now?
Yes. Who wants an iPhone?
Who wants an iPhone? Okay, let's give away an iPhone now.
Who wants an iPhone,
let's
guys? So we're going to choose from here, right?
Do you have WhatsApp here? Can I send you a link?
You can send me a link.
Okay,
yes,
cool. I'm forwarding you a link. Open the link. Let's give away an iPhone to
Who
someone.
wants an iPhone? So, guys, every 50 people that join the competition, we give away an iPhone.
Exactly.
We give away an iPhone.
To someone in the competition.
Ooh, that's a lot of iPhones, bro. Are you buying all these iPhones?
Well, if we get 2,000, we're giving away 20 iPhones. 3,000, we're giving away 40 iPhones.
Woo, you're acting like it's a bull market here, bro.
Okay, hold on. Okay, let's give away an iPhone. Come,
Okay.
Let's open that link.
This one.
Open a link. Okay, let's just, before you share the link, let's just make sure. Okay, all the user IDs are there. That's our squad. Put it up there.
Okay, let me get it again and just put it up on this one. Oh, iPhone giving away time.
Okay,
I wonder where this bull market thing came from you, bro. We're going to give away 20 iPhones.
We're going to do it now. We're going to give away iPhone now. Let's give away iPhones. All right.
Okay.
You pick a user ID. Just scroll and pick a user ID.
Okay.
Scroll. Pick a user ID.
I'm going up this one.
Okay. User ID 56707 366. Highlight it so we don't forget. Email us at giveaways@cryptobanter.com. You have 24 hours starting now to email us, giveaways@cryptobanter.com. You get yourself a free iPhone.
Wow, bro.
Sheldon.
We got so many outputs. Okay, so I just got to reset this thing every 50.
Every 50 users, so now it's 1153. That
Okay.
means we can give away 3 iPhones.
Yo.
Okay, let's give away another one.
Okay, let's see. No. They got to get to 2,200.
Let's give away another one. Come on, let's do it.
One more iPhone.
No.
One more iPhone.
Let's give away another iPhone.
Okay.
You can have an iPhone. You can have an iPhone.
Father Christmas.
An
Yeah. Okay.
Raymond.
Let Raymond choose a number.
Hold on. Okay, just go back here. Call Raymond.
Where's Raymond? Raymond. Oh, he's gone now.
There.
Oh, this is it.
Raymond.
Ray.
Pick a number between 1 and 1,000. Any number.
333.
333.
Go to row number 333.
333.
Row number 333. Highlighted in yellow.
Okay, yeah.
No, 333. 333. He said 333.
333. This one.
Yes.
What do I click? This one.
Yellow. Make it yellow.
Yeah.
All right. So user ID number 273477755. You can have an iPhone.
You can have iPhone. You can have iPhone. You can have iPhone.
You can have an iPhone. You can have an iPhone. You can have an iPhone.
Everyone get an iPhone. So guys, go below and register. We'll be giving away iPhones every time 50 users have entered. Dude, that's crazy.
You can have an iPhone.
You can have iPhone. Okay, amazing. Okay, guys, you got that. Every 50 people that join get an iPhone. So well done. We got 2 people with iPhones today. Come on. And it's bear market, baby. Wait till the bull starts. Hope we can start giving away Lambos and stuff. I think that'll be amazing. More Rolexes. Okay, let's jump back in. Always gets me confused, bro. Okay, so let's get back in over here. Again, that's the play. Okay, guys, let's speak about the trades. Here we go. I spoke about Solana breakouts. Hit it perfect. Yeah. Buys, baby. Buys. Alts are leading right now. You can see with the dominance going down, alts are breaking trend. Therefore, for me, I'm always buying breaker trends. Always. Because yes, I may get 2 or 3 that maybe become fake outs, but end of the day, the probability of getting 7, 8 out of 10 within proper trend breakouts are usually very accurate. So for now, at any moment, I see Sol tapping out over here, and I see it attempting those highs again. I think we're going to blink and Sol's back at 30 at any single moment. So again, we are remaining with strength. You can see Chainlink. That was our little buys. We had lower targets for now, looking good. So Chainlink's looking strong. Let's speak about a new one. A new one that I think is pretty good right now, and this is 𝗬𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍. So 𝗬𝗍𝗍𝗍 printed a very big daily candle. But what I noticed about 𝗬𝗍𝗍𝗍 is it broke this range, and it's retesting it right now. So I think 𝗬𝗍𝗍𝗍 is a lot of strength coming. It does have an important MA just above where it's at right now. But the way this should basically play out is you should basically have, it's literally in buy zone right now. And I'd probably do it a spot. I don't know if I'd go too much shorter time frame leverage on it just yet. But I do think spot, this should retest. And I do think this now makes its way towards the dollar area. So 𝗬𝗍𝗍𝗍 looks like one of the really strong tokens right now. And if the market explodes and there's a strong bounce in Bitcoin, I think 𝗬𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍 absolutely flies. I want to speak about my Doge position because for me, here we go. On 200 daily MA right now. If you missed the Doge pump, it's back at 7.6. I've been building even bigger positions, and I got nearly $120,000. I did get a small stoppage on my Phantom, so I'm being a little bit, we're going to speak about Phantom now in a second, but I still think Doge is one of the big plays, and this is still sort of the way I'm expecting from here to make our way to the 9 cents, and then a push to the 10 cents, and then we'll see from there if it gets tapped out or continues. The rest of these are still in the zones, guys. There we go. Matic. Still in that buy zone we've been speaking about for a higher high. We then have Cardano, which is printing a pretty good daily candle, breaking short-term trend, hitting support now, and I think Cardano goes and attempt those tops. For me, the fact that all the alts held support the way they did at the moment, they look strong. Now, guys, one that I still think is a big mover is Phantom. It is. It does mean maybe a little bit of patience and a little bit of a bigger stop out because the shorter time frame stoppage because the market's just trending. But ultimately, this is very close to this trend breakout over here. And I do see Phantom ripping to the 40-cent mark, guys. 40-cent mark. It's at 24 cents now. So a big gainer coming within Phantom. I think Phantom's still going to be one of the big ones to come in. Let's get Dill going in over here. Dill. What's up, bro?
What's happening?
Yo, what you looking at there? What you looking at? I'm good. I'm good. Render.
Look,
I still think render. I still think render's a big one. A big one.
I've
back
got
to
render
2.2.
for you. I've got render.
You got render. Okay, show us. Let's go.
So render we were looking at yesterday. Yeah, yesterday render. 200-day MA holding nicely for us. Okay, we've still got the double bottom you were talking about. If we zoom out, you can see it's formed here, looking good. So I'm just tracking render up this trend now, looking for a little squeeze play. So let's see how this works out today with BTC. You know, so maybe some deep buys anywhere on this rising trend could be nice. If we lose the trend, we know we're possibly in for this 200-day MA. And if we lose that trend, we also know that
pulls
BTC,
back. If it does that little Simpson, then we know.
Look how they tie in. You know, it will tie in perfectly. You know, these alts are setting up like exactly with what BTC is telling us. So yeah, renders on my watch list. Then I've got quite a few sitting on trends. So I've picked a few randoms for you. DYDX, it's pressure time now. On trend, on horizontal support. You know, is this bounce time? You know, we need to keep our eyes on this one. You know, if we lose this, push up, we get our shorts, maybe a little fake out down. So eyes on BTC here, very closely. Casper, same story. Trend 618. This is the 8-hour possible buy area. We highlighted this yesterday. It's now in the zone. You know, something of interest for me. If we lose it, we're obviously coming lower. You know, we're looking at these type of areas. So yeah, trend pressure here, but it is support. Theta, is your mom still there?
She's outside at the moment. She's at the office, but she's not in here.
So her and I are basically both long theta at the bottom this morning. I think we caught the bottom. I was just interested what her stop loss was. But yeah, coincidentally, we've got the same chart. Yeah, theta's on support. Let's see how we go. You know,
what's the price of theta there now? I still think this is a mega
78,
mega accumulating coin. Oh, bro. This is
so we caught it with a very tight stop. You know, we caught it with a 1% stop at most. You know, it's pushed on a little bit now. So again, eyes on BTC here. BTC pulls back. These things are going to pull back, potentially lose trend. Matic, you've spoken about, also trend pressure. We've lost the 200-week MA. This is the yellow trend pressure though. So,
I think in the next 2 days we know which line breaks, huh?
It's either that or it's this. You know, we're gonna find out very quickly. Litecoin, I'm short Litecoin, as you know, but you know, 200-day MA support, trend break, maybe a little sneaky move for Litecoin. You know, it's probably quite shorted at the moment with all this halving stuff, so maybe a little 5% move on Litecoin. I'm not high conviction long. I'm staying short. 𝗲𝗿𝗱𝗏, 200-day. Yesterday we looked for a bounce. We looked for a pullback. We got it. It's reclaimed the 200-day for now. So, you know, I'm watching this region as support. So the 71 is support for me.
Sorry, I'm losing Dole there. Is it just me?
I can hear you.
Okay,
got me?
cool. Yeah, I'll keep going, yeah.
GRT,
cool.
618, horizontal, trend pressure, possible long coming up here. And, you know, the areas are clear to us. Okay, we lose these areas, we're looking at lower levels. DOT, same story. Yesterday we were looking for a possible double bottom, horizontal support, might have a trend break coming. So eyes on DOT here, guys.
Dude, that's the thing, bro. Like the thing is with that, you know, I just want to drop your chart for a second. The thing is with this dominance fall, look how all the altcoins on support right now. This is when the whole altcoin market comes to life. So it's important, guys. It's very important to stay focused here. And just to add one more before we bring yours back there, though, is XRP. It is getting near this end over here, guys. So it's been holding this little like support over here, and it's getting to this point. And if it breaks this trend, again, I think ETH, I think XRP, like I think this dominance fall can be really hard, especially if you've got these powerhouses working together. So again, you want to make money, you know what works well. XRP, pay attention to this break here on the 12-hour. Go for it, Dole.
Bro, just your comments earlier on the stock market. So I'm a little bit bearish on the stock market right now. And I've shorted it with Prime XBT. I keep meaning to tell you guys about this Prime XBT stuff I'm doing. And I can't give you an iPhone, but what we can give you is a 7% sign-up bonus if you sign up with the link. You should find it in the description.
Yeah, you got to use the Sheldon Sniper link, and then you can get. Remember, guys, you can trade stocks.
You get a 7%
with crypto. Yeah.
So whatever you put in, you're getting a 7% bonus. And there's insane leverage on this platform. Obviously, just be safe, guys. But maybe use that 7% bonus if you want 100x something. So yeah, so you can see some bearish divergence on this on the S&P 500. I'm short. This is the weekly chart. I'm short here. You can see my entry was 4594.2. So I'm going to stay short. My stop is 4617. And then oil, you can see I like using the regular RSI for these type of trades. Oil's looking a little bit overbought now and possibly a little bit tired. So I've still got, I mean, you guys know I traded this from the 200-week MA here at the bottom. And then I had another little sneaky long off the 200-day the other day over here. So I'm going to start closing these oil positions, the ones I have left. Things are getting tired, and I think I'm going to tee up a short.
Oh, that was a great trade, bro. That was a fucking killer trade.
We kept it so simple. We used the 200-week, we used the 200-day. That's it. Some RSI guidance, and that was it. Very simple.
That was it, bro. Killer trade. Amazing, bro. So what I see as well over here, guys, market gets strong. Look at Uni. Big break here, held 200-day moving average. There we go. Breaking back above trend again. So again, I still think there's some sort of strength. We just need a nice little big cap, big cap Ethereum XRP breakout again, and I think it's going to release everything. So again, I still think the strength remains in with the alts we've been speaking about. So guys, I know what you're saying. Sheldon, we want fresh alts. We want all of these alts. We want to speak about them. For me, again, all of those on the weekly are at range lows. It's accumulating time now. Let's just wait to see that we get a whole altcoin explosion. 𝗪𝗿𝗱𝗏, thank you, bro. Once we get a whole altcoin explosion, I promise you we'll sit and I will go through 30, 40, 50 altcoins with you guys. For now, with your trading accounts, stay with strength. Stay with the tokens that are strong. Stay with the ones that are looking good, that are fighting against Bitcoin right now. The rest of your long term, it's accumulation time, guys. Accumulate Phantom at these prices. Accumulate these tokens. Dollar cost them at any moment because they are at range lows when it comes to the weekly. And then we'll get back strong. For me as well, I'm just pacing myself. We've got a very big competition coming up. Pacing, just keeping warm. So you can see with my accounts at the moment, still trading 1 or 2 tokens at a time. I'm still long right now on Doge. I'm planning on building this to hopefully a $250,000 position. That's my goal, to get it to push to that 10-cent mark. But it's just about being patient and giving your trades a little bit more room. Give them some space to do what they got to do. So guys, have an absolute fantastic weekend. We'll get strong back next week. Hopefully we got a nice live market so we can have a lot to trade. But for now, pay attention. Stay focused on those major trends. Have the USDT dominance trend line in play. Very important. Focus on the Bitcoin dominance. Focus on Ethereum. And focus on the Bitcoin, on the breakout on Bitcoin. And once that happens, if it happens, you know which altcoins to trade. Much love, Banter fam. I'll see you all on Monday.